See that little piece of fabric? Well,
No, that's just green.
the yellow one? I don't know.
Well, this looks like it's it. But man,
Gotta be.
what are you talking about? An anti-climate. You drove 51 miles to get here.
But maybe it's because it's so still, like it's not very.
Well,
windy
what we,
right
yeah,
now.
what it is, what it does is it equalizes the pressures, right?
Yeah,
So when the pressure's high, it's blowing
it'll be
out.
blowing more. Yeah,
We were probably in that cycle. It was right about there. We all lucked out.
yeah, you got lucky.
Good, clean living.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
There you go.
So when you see a calf up here, you'll get a better idea of how much they can grow in a year. The cows really aren't too much of a problem. If you happen to be going down the road, these two are probably siblings up here that are,
Having some fun.
Yep. And so that calf was born this year. He's probably an April baby, and the other one was born last year. And so they're deciding.
And you could tell that by the size, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And then a brand also.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
A couple of cute little calves. So one's a cinnamon and one's the darker brown. And guess whose mom that is? She's pushing that bigger calf out of the way.
And that's not her calf, the one she pushed out of the way.
Nope,
That's interesting.
that's somebody else's. Because the calves will go off and play together, but she's
Yeah,
probably
that's funny. Look at that.
she's probably feeling like that older one is being, too aggressive, and the little one, that's her. She doesn't want it to get injured. And the hotel rooms weren't here. It was just this main building. This is where all the locals would come to for their social functions. All their hunters and fishermen would come and tell their tall tales. And been bothering with this, so so they've decided that they're going to open it up to the bison, because we always need more grass for these critters.
Now, are these full-blooded bison, or are these the ones that have a little cow genes in them?
Nope, they're 100%.
Okay, wow,
And we
that's
know
pretty
that
cool.
because we do DNA testing.
Yeah,
and-
that's awesome to know. I understand that's not common. Most bison around the United States tend to have a little bit of cow.
Yep. But we have several different, sometimes we'll have 20, sometimes we'll have 100, sometimes we'll have 500. They kind of come and go as they please. We are fenced in, but they can go anywhere in the park they want. And so this field, besides being a pretty view, was the area in the 1950s that they filmed a number of Western movies. And The Last Hunt, Chief Crazy Horse, War Bonnet, How the West Was Won is probably the most famous. That one won several Academy Awards.
So they filmed portions of How the West Was Won.
And these dirt holes over here, those are buffalo wallows. That's where the buffalo lay down and roll around in the dirt and
Cows
take
love to do that too.
take a dirt bath. And the buffalo come running straight towards you. Pull up a little bit. Get ahead of them a little. Your buddies are back over the other way. So you can see that black mark on the side of his cheek. If they see a predator, their rear end, all that white hair back there will puff way up, so it's like a big flag to any other pronghorn to know that there's something sinister in the area. Then in those tunnels, they have little rooms off of the tunnels where they have different rooms for different things. Like they have a bedroom, a nursery for the little guys.
We went Broncos were cheap. Almost every trip. Just to go off, do stuff like this.
Run around. This is one of the roads that is closed to the general public. So I always say, if we make it down in one piece, you'll all be 1%ers. I estimate less than 1% of the people that come to Custer State Park get to come up this road.
They'll be able to program it, hit go, step back, and watch it go to town. Once they get that running, it will be manned by a human, just to make sure that it doesn't turn him into a unicorn or remove any more of that rock than it absolutely needs to. So that being said, expect to see a lot of progress being made out here over the next 5 years. Now they did the work on that hole so they could get their equipment from the back side to the front. And the other reason would be, so when completed, it will be the space under his left arm. They will open that up a little bit more. Now throughout the years, Korchak himself included, along with the newer mountain crew, they've all had their fair shares of bumps and bruises. A few of them have broken bones along the way, but there's been 0 fatalities on all the work up there, and they hope to keep it that way. You're pointing straight out. You can also see some rock dust there getting kicked up next to his index finger. Now, has everyone gotten a chance to check out the video inside? You remember them speaking to their son Kashmir about the time that his brakes went out of his Dozer, sent him over the side? Well, he got it out of there like his father said, just not too far. The D6 Caterpillar ahead of us on the right, that is the one he took over the side. I'd say he got pretty lucky. Now after that happened, they nicknamed that machine the Flying Cat. Up to 50 yards of this running on a pulley system, they can control the speed between 5 miles per hour all the way up to 80. This is doing the majority of their straight cuts, also taking over all of their dynamiting. They used to use a lot of dynamite out here. They haven't used any dynamite out here since 2015 now. The reason they hung it up then is they're just unsure of how much they could use anymore with that after rumble effect caused every time they detonate it, possibly dropping off some of their completed work. This tool is simply just more precise and less likely to drop off any unneeded rock. This one is extremely dull. If you would like to check it out, pass it around for me, please. Thank you. That tool is also water cooled to prolong the life of the diamonds and to help pull that debris through while it is spinning. Now, unfortunately, there are 2 big factors as to why I do not have an estimated completion date for you. One would be weather. The biggest one with weather we've seen happen out here yesterday, majority of the day, which would be lightning. If there is lightning within a 15-mile radius, they got to pull the crew, suspend the tours and wait for an all clear. Reason being, this rock is pegmatite granite, holds a very high level of iron ore, and attracts lightning to himself. He has been struck over several times throughout the years, luckily being on the back side, taking out some trees here and there. No damage done to the front, luckily. They do have them equipped with lightning rods all over the back side to help pull that lightning away. The other big factor would be funding. This is funded by all of you, everyone else through those gates, and by donations and trips to the top of the mountain. It is not federally funded. This is a Section 501c3 nonprofit organization. That's the way Korchak and Standing Bear wanted it to be. That's the way they're going to keep it. They said they wanted it to be done by the people, for the people. Throughout the years, Korchak was offered $10 million 2 separate times from the federal government. He turned it down both times. One of the biggest reasons for that is himself and Standing Bear both strongly believe that the government would not follow through with their humanitarian part of the project of keeping the heritage of the Native Americans alive. That's why they're going to keep it that way.